Hi, my name's Colin. I'm here with
Wesley Jared.
Yep, and today we are going to be talking about social media.
Social media, man.
Yeah, dude. I've been getting into like the Pokemon side of social media recently. Yeah. And I gotta say, people are really creative.
They are. They're
Absolutely.
very creative.
Yeah.
With all the Pokemon. I only know the 150, like 151. I don't know the expansive universe.
Me either. As soon as they started making like Apple's Pokemon, I was like, I think you guys went too far.
They should have just dropped 10 a season. You know what I'm saying? Like, they didn't realize how dumb Americans are. Like 150 was a lot
right.
for a 10-year-old to learn. Now you get into 1,050. It's
No, I can't. One of them's a clock. I'm not playing with that.
And then you see that.
See, Apple Pokemon.
Yeah.
Look at this. What is this for?
Oh hell. Apple Pokemon. You I don't know if you've seen, there's this like Pokemon, like this fetish with like Plo Bunny.
There's a Plo Bunny Pokemon fetish?
Yeah.
Hang on. We need our
look up. It's like a whole thing on social. It's a weird, I go down the deep side of social media.
First off, his name is Lopunny. Get it right.
Lopunny. Hell yeah.
You know better than me because I'm not.
He's in that part of social media too.
It's just like Fury community because it's like a.
Would you say Fury community?
No, it is.
You mean
there's this meme with the Joker and Batman. And the Joker wants to smash Lopunny.
Okay.
And like this whole fan community of this Pokemon, like they have her like dressed up, sexy, like this bunny, and like. People really get deep into this bunny. Like, you haven't seen that?
Oh, no.
You think I was making it up? Yo, the Joker want to go. He want to go to town with Lopunny. You didn't see this?
I guess not. I guess I'm a social media noob.
You need to check that video out.
Oh my God.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, remember when I said I was into Pokemon? I'm going to take that back.
You ain't that into it.
No.
Not like the Joker.
Not like that.
The Joker want to swim deep in them trenches. Yeah.
What?
What is that?
What is this?
They made a new version of Diglett, and they called it Wiglet. Can't make this up.
No.
That's a penis. That's what?
That is those worms right there.
Nah.
That looked like a venereal disease right there. I don't know what. I have no idea what that was.
Stop making Pokemon. Just
let it go. I know the kids want something new, but like, come on. It's just.
Wait, did you guys not see the second version of Doug Trio?
Doug Trio? There's a second version?
Yeah, when they went to the Alolan region, they gave him hair and made him look like Hanson.
What?
Oh, no.
Okay. Actually, I like that.
That looked like a ghetto
That's
family
pretty
right
funny.
there. Doug Trio, Doug Trio be in Walmart, be like, so you can't. Okay, this is gonna be $15.99. We don't take no link card over here. Yo, you got a wig.
What is it? Doug Trio puts on a wig and all of a sudden needs a link card.
Yo, Doug Trio, they look like they going through something right now. Doug Trio went to Section 8 or something.
Oh my God.
They got weave and hair extensions.
How long you think they sat in the chair for that? You think all three of the wigs?
That's the most laziest like yo. So someone like was really high. The Trio, we're gonna give him some blonde tips.
Right.
That's not the laziest.
That's not the laziest. There's a lazier one.
It's lazier.
They literally just changed the color of Tauros.
What's the new name of Tauros? He's the bull, right?
Oh, it's still Tauros, but now he's Black Tauros.
Stop.
Black Tauros, y'all.
There's just Tauros and Black Tauros.
Black Tauros, y'all.
That's like what the Christians did to Jesus. They were like, "There's Jesus, and now there's white Jesus."
Everybody gets it. There's Asian Jesus.
There's Asian Jesus. There's Korean Jesus. That looks like the same Pokemon. That looks like the shiny version of that Pokemon.
It's just Tauros, but you can only find this one in the new game, and it's black.
See, is that shouldn't be counting as another Pokemon. That should be the same Pokemon.
Yeah.
But just in different
they
colors.
still call it Tauros.
Yeah,
it's just like different.
It's just a different color.
So now they have regional versions of certain Pokemon.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
Ash got 3 different versions of him now.
Good. I like that better than making an apple a Pokemon.
Okay. Yeah, way better.
There's
Yeah.
3 different Apple Pokemon.
Who is your favorite Pokemon?
3 different. One of the apples. No.
The orange one. Yeah.
I like the Fiji apple Pokemon.
Yeah.
No, I like the Mewtwo is a really good
was
one.
badass.
Yeah, Mewtwo, and then also
because he could talk. Ain't none of them can talk. All they can say is their name. He got an education.
that's right. Mewtwo could
ass-
beat me in a conversation. I
That's
don't
what
like that.
he went to Harvard and shit.
Right. I would need my Pokemon for emotional support. I'd be like, Mewtwo, I had a tough day, and he'd be like, dang.
Hey, you should appreciate what you have.
That's
I'm
right.
not even. I'm a clone of a Pokemon made in the lab.
You're right, Mewtwo. Please don't kill me.
And Mewtwo ain't even talking. He just putting his thoughts into your head and shit. Mewtwo was that dude, man.
Yeah. And then Incineroar.
Incineroar?
I like Incineroar too.
I don't think I know who that is.
He's like a
Pull
who
it
is who's the one legendary, the fire legendary? Probably I think it starts with a
The birds?
no, not the birds, the fire dog. I'm losing names. Yeah, there's
Oh,
Incineroar.
I
he's in
okay,
Super
so
Smash
that's-
too.
You're thinking of Entei?
Yeah, Entei.
Yeah,
He's like
that's when I stopped.
he's
I
like Entei if Entei got into like Muay Thai and he could stand. He's like a WWE wrestler.
I like Charizard,
Yeah, classic.
classic one.
Just is this called Krabby?
I
Is this Krabby?
It's Cloth,
Oh, I hate that more.
and it's just a giant crab.
Dragonite? What was that?
Oh, Dragonite?
Yeah.
Yo, I love Dragonite.
Yeah.
Dragonite's like the smoothest dragon of all time.
Yeah. He was real cool.
He was like that one dragon in How to Train Your Dragon that like had no scales but like was
Yeah.
broken by the end.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Pidgeotto.
Pidgeotto.
Yo, he was a dog.
That's one that you don't really if you watch like the original anime and stuff, then
Yeah.
you know
Like when you
Pidgeotto.
got him up to that level,
That's-
he was like
They
He
gave
was a-
Pidgeotto a bigger form too.
What's it? They give him a bigger form?
yo.
They gave him so for one generation they did what they were called mega evolutions. So
Mhm.
a bunch of things evolved again for a battle. So they gave it Mega Pidgeotto, and it honestly looks cooler.
Yeah.
Yo,
It's
that
like, cause that's like one of the first Pokemon you like get to catch. Like,
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying? It's just like that. But when you get him up to that level, like he's a dog. He's just like he fights like he's in it. You know.
exactly. And you got like Squirtle is another one of those.
Squirtle,
where
he's got personality. He's,
yeah, he's got personality.
Yo, Squirtle. Yo, you see these Squirtle photos, man? Squirtle's cool as hell.
No,
man.
Squirtle's cool. You just like really like
Squirtle will get you laid.
Squirtle. Actually, you know what? That's true. If there was any Pokemon that I want as a wingman, Squirtle.
Yeah,
is that Pokemon.
Squirtle is definitely a good wingman. You know,
Yeah.
you pull out a Squirtle.
Yeah.
Yeah, look,
swag Squirtle.
that's what I'm saying. Squirtle.
I feel like Squirtle knows how to swag surf.
Yeah, Squirtle got game.
Yeah, absolutely.
He was always with Misty.
That's right. That's
He
what's
was always
up.
with Misty, hanging out. Brock had no game though.
Brock was
Brock
also
had
always
no.
with Misty.
He had 0 games.
Squirtle hit before Brock did.
He always shoot though. He shoot his shot at everything.
That's right. He's Wayne Gretzky quotes. Are
He
all
couldn't
over
wait
that
to
man's
find a
wall.
low punny.
It's
He's
out.
like, yo,
Hey.
Ash, yo. You see these? They got these new bunny Pokemon. Man, he was the most thirstiest character.
Yeah. I one of my favorite moments of that original series with Brock is when Brock eats the jelly donut that's just like clearly rice.
Yeah.
I was like, nice. Love old subs. It's great.
Oh my god! And Ash finally got to be a Pokemon champion after being 10 for 30 years or something like that.
To be 10 for 30 years after all of the kids became a Pokemon champion before he did.
Well, he must have been the worst Pokemon.
That's what I'm
trainer
saying.
of all time, man.
Yeah. The whole thing was supposed to be like stick to your dreams, but like honestly, all Ash proved to me is like give up on your dreams when you're 10 unless you're really good.
Yeah, there's a time limit of dreams.
Yeah, because like I think Ash still lives with his mom at 30.
he still looked 10 though. That was the thing.
Hey.
That would suck to look 10 for 30 years.
And
you
you'd be just be 30.
yeah, you trying to get laid or something,
I think
or
honestly,
trying to get a loan for a car. Like, nah, I'm not approving you. I got 800 credit. You 10.
right? No, he's
You're
like,
not gonna pay me back.
I've been working for 10 years
Trying to get a mortgage at 10.
and
Oh man,
that must be how Hasbula feels.
oh yeah.
Yeah,
Well, at least he's famous though.
Well, yeah, now he's famous.
Then they know now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but he turned 16 before he was famous, you know?
That gotta have been a rough period. He was happy that social media thing.
Oh, gotta
blew
be.
up, you know?
You think he got like the pedal shoes and stuff?
Probably.
Probably.
He's probably got a free pass to every UFC event.
Oh my, I bet.
For the rest of his life.
Yeah,
like,
I bet.
That dude blew up, man.
For real. Good for him.
Yeah.
Good for him.
That's good.
What Pokemon you think he's gonna freak? Because he's their size.
He is probably Pikachu.
Probably Pikachu.
Or that Monchop. Was that?
Machop. I can see it. Machop was actually like human size too.
Yo.
Big.
Big dude.
I think he might have gone for like a old favorite. Who was the Cody, you're gonna have to help me out with this character. The one who was in blackface.
Oh,
Violetta or something.
I will not get involved in this.
That was that wasn't cool.
That was a very bad one.
Jinx.
Jinx.
They
Jinx
changed
was-
Jinx.
They yeah, I know they changed Jinx because they should have.
Yeah, Jinx was an Aunt Jemima like looking. that was
was
bad.
bad.
I was like, and then Mr. Popo from like Dragon Ball Z. Remember that?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, that
good. Thank you. I'm so happy
And
they
they turned her to
changed Jinx.
Diglett now.
That's right, just like that.
Like,
Quick switch.
no, we'll fix it.
Right,
Put
just
it on
like that.
somebody else. Hide it.
Just like
Hide it up a little bit. Like, nah.
no big deal.
We gotta have one racial character. That
Japan does it in every single
we
thing.
gotta do it one time.
Yeah. In Dragon Ball Z, they blew up Namek.
Oh yeah.
They blew up the Black Planet. They were like, it's messed up.
Yeah.
It's messed up. They could draw real good though.
Yeah. Namek, and then I feel like Piccolo was always black though.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, gotta be.
Piccolo. He at least Goku was the absentee father. And Piccolo what? That's what I'm happy about.
That's the one that
Piccolo's out here raising other people's kids.
Right.
He didn't give no raise. He didn't have no bad credit. He could fight. He had hands. You know, he was always good. You know what I mean?
Right. He's always real happy as hell. Goku is just like excited to not have B or didn't hear his kids at all.
He's like, hey, Gohan.
Right.
What's up, man? I haven't seen you in 15 years.
Right. His kids like save his life multiple
Yeah.
times, and he's just like,
You gonna be dead and come back, man.
like twice.
I'll be back one day.
He's just, little Gohan just training with Piccolo,
Yeah.
real hard.
Yeah. Oh my God, Dragon Ball Z is hilarious.
Yeah. How do you watch a lot of anime, or did you just watch like Dragon Ball Z and stuff?
I watched. I know Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
And I know Pokemon from like a certain extent,
yeah.
and Yu-Gi-Oh to a certain extent.
Nice. I
I
like
think those
Yu-Gi-Oh.
were my main three.
Yeah, nice. There's one episode in like the very beginning of Yu-Gi-Oh. Remember the one where they're like fighting the monsters, and then there's like the one dude who's like on a kite,
Okay. Yeah.
and
Yeah.
like he gets like attacked by like the monsters and stuff.
Yeah.
He's a real person.
Really.
They like reveal at the end of the episode that he's just like a human. he just like dies up there.
He just died. Hey.
And it's like episode 2.
Yo, Yu-Gi-Oh was rough.
It was such a that was also another one of those anime where you were just like, I'm in it. I don't know what's happening, but
Yeah.
I'm in it.
Yeah. And then there was like Yu-Gi-Oh he had this gangster side
Exactly.
in him. And then Yu-Gi-Oh was like a little bit. He fight. He always needed his chain. And like if he didn't have that chain, he
That's
couldn't
it.
fight nobody.
He like grew 6 inches,
Yeah.
got skinny. All of a sudden,
It's like Yu-Gi looks a little different.
yeah, like, golly, look.
Hey, mother, blue eyes.
Yeah, he's
White
like little
dragon.
kawaii, and then his eyes change shape.
Yeah.
Like-
Yeah, he got hard all of a sudden.
that's right. Goes full chat on him. I like it though. I like
Yu-Gi-Oh
Yu-Gi-Oh.
had a split personality. For sure.
Definitely bipolar king.
Bipolar, yes.
It's not how being bipolar works.
Yeah. Definitely couldn't be in no relationship though. You couldn't change like that.
That's true. That's true. I honestly, that would be. I really
having some
enjoyed that.
domestic violence issues.
Just a couple. Oh shit, Yuki gonna be in the NFL real quick.
Yu-Gi-Oh had CTE. Got hit in the head.
Yugi's on a 6
I
week
said
suspension.
I want a lemon in my iced tea. That's like, okay, damn.
Yugi, okay.
Yugi, oh, shoot. Okay.
You think he ever just like pulled out like one of the pieces of he's just like, I'm gonna throw this arm down real quick for this coffee. Maybe not.
Yeah, and then they had the Three Eyes White Dragon.
Oh yeah.
That was a dope looking card. That was
Blue
like,
Eyes White Dragon. What are we doing?
I was gonna let him ride
My
with
bad.
it, but I'm
My
not.
It's been a while.
I wanted you to
I'm
see.
trying to get into anime because anime
Yeah.
is so popular now.
It is.
It's like taking over. So you have to like get back into these cartoons. Like,
You want some live recommendations? Because I'm a
Okay.
weeb. I mess with Full Metal Alchemist
Full Metal-
Brotherhood.
Yeah.
But you got to watch the Brotherhood version because Full Metal Alchemist and Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood are the same story, but one has filler and one doesn't.
Yeah, yeah. I think that was the one I was watching. I was like, what is going on
Yeah,
here?
yeah. Don't watch the filler. It's a really, really good story. I highly recommend it.
Okay.
Hunter x Hunter,
Hunter x Hunter.
super good.
I heard about that.
Code Geass is fine.
I haven't heard about it.
There's a whole lot of really good
Okay.
stuff. If you want to watch Samurai Champloo,
Okay.
that one bangs. It's only one season.
What about Samurai Jack? That's
Samurai Jack also bangs.
Wait, yo, that was an anime, right?
I'd say it's like anime adjacent.
American anime kind of.
We got
That's borderline.
we got a finger from the
If you need it, I have the whole thing on Blu-ray. Everything.
all of Samurai Jack.
Yes.
Yo, Samurai.
It was
yo,
on sale a couple years ago.
Yo, Samurai Jack. Yo, that was the hit right there. That was.
That it still is a hit. There's
Yeah.
very few cartoons that hit as hard as
Yeah.
Samurai Jack. For me, as far as like American made cartoons go, I'm pretty sure Avatar was American made. Fairly certain.
Yeah, Avatar. Yeah, I've seen Avatar. That's an anime, right?
It's technically
Borderline.
a cartoon, but it plays like an anime.
Yeah,
You watch it like an
borderline,
anime.
yeah.
And then definitely number 2 is
Right.
Samurai Jack for me.
Okay,
Gotta be.
cool.
Gotta be.
They always kind of consider the Boondocks to be anime.
Yeah, definitely.
It kind of is, but Boondocks was just is a classic. Just
I haven't seen all of it. I've seen a
You
little bit of
gotta
Boondocks.
see.
I do gotta watch
there's just
Boondocks.
one episode
Yeah.
that it was banned off of television.
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna just
cool.
leave with that. It's the Tyler Perry episode of the Boondocks where they did a parody of Tyler Perry, and they go in on him,
I need to
destroyed his life to the point where it only got played once on TV. It got instantly bad. It was so.
Oh my god.
And that's the funniest episode because it just destroyed Tyler.
I think Tyler Perry doesn't get enough credit for some of the things that he's done.
No, he's definitely done a lot.
He's like the modern day Shakespeare.
I mean, he has his own studio.
Yeah, he's
He has
written
his
like,
own studio in Atlanta, Georgia. That's like better than like half the studios in the country. Like
Seriously.
outside of LA. Yeah.
yeah. Cody, if you could, how many writing credits does Tyler Perry have? It's because it's an insane amount.
He has like a lot of his plays were actually really good. Actually, like
I've never seen. He wrote plays. I mean,
yeah, he started doing like plays. Like he started his own theater company. He was like homeless for a while, then started his own like theater and coming up with these characters. Like Medea's like one of his
Yeah.
original characters. And like in the black community, we used to have like these bootleg DVDs was like the big thing in the 2000s, right?
Mm-hmm.
We always used to record the camera from the movie, and we used to collect it in barbershops. We used to pass them out. Like
Yeah.
it used to be the bootleg man, but one of the biggest like DVDs at that time that you would get on the street was the Tyler Perry plays. And they were actually like really like good, funny. Like he would have these stage plays and people record them, and then like that's kind of how like we got introduced to him like in like 06, 07. Like
So he bootlegged his own plays
No.
for a larger audience.
no,
That's like the biggest. That's the massive
I don't
brain.
know if he did it, but it got bootleg somehow.
Right, okay, yeah.
It got bootleg, but that's how people knew about him. Like in the streets, like we didn't know, like he wasn't on TV back in that time.
Yeah.
He wasn't like, but we known him because people would be like, hey, you gotta watch this, and then that's how we go home, play it on DVD players, and we would watch it, like, and it was like
It was
really
good stuff.
Like, yo, he's Diary of a Mad Black Woman. The Family That Prays was really good.
Okay.
Those are like my two like favorite.
Two top ones.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to see if I can
A lot
find
of
them on
are
YouTube.
A lot of them are pretty good. Like especially his plays.
I haven't.
His
I don't have a
movies,
bootleg,
some of
man,
them
but
are
I
like
gotta
hits,
find
some
them
of
on
them
YouTube.
don't. But his plays Really, really good playwright.
No, that's gonna be great. Because
Yeah.
I've been looking for more plays to get into. And
Yeah.
how many writing credits does Tyler Perry have? Did we get the number?
So just on IMDb alone, and I'm sure there's more because it's not going to show plays and stuff.
Yeah.
He's got 60 writing credits, 58 credits as a director, and 64 as a producer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And normally he does write, direct, and produce all of his own stuff,
Typically, yeah.
which is just insane amount of work.
Yeah.
He's a modern day Shakespeare.
Yeah.
He's literally the modern day Shakespeare.
Yeah.
And also Shakespeare was black. I'm pretty sure you were
yeah.
one of the people
Oh,
that
yeah.
first,
I told him about that.
Yeah.
So if we pull up like William Shakespeare's funeral memoriam is bust, and you were there, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
So in Stratford upon Avon,
Avon, yeah.
Avon, England, there's actually like one of the real depictions of him, because
Yeah.
there's like a whole bunch of like fake depictions of him, but like the
Just
one
like
of the
Jesus.
two that are actually accredited as real depictions of him
Yeah.
show him more of what he looked like, which was like African American, or not African. Well, he wasn't
A
African.
little more African features.
He was African features. He
Yeah,
was
yeah.
European, but
Yeah.
you could actually see it, and it looks totally different. And like at that time in the 1500s, the hoop earring was a popular style
Yeah.
that Moors would wear. That's what they call. So
Yeah.
that's how you know when you see the hoop earring.
You're like, oh, okay.
Okay, yeah, that's what. Yeah,
He's
everywhere.
not from the British Isles.
Yeah, exactly. So, and like Othello will give that away too. Like,
Right.
Like who would write that? Like this black dude fucking all the white girls, and now we gotta kill him. Like, kind of told on himself a little bit
That's
right
a really
there.
good point. That's a really good point. Well, I think the people at the time probably would have some idea.
Yeah,
Right?
Yeah,
Connotations from the shows and stuff
yeah.
like that.
It gets a lot of trickiness with like 1500s European history, but
Yeah.
definitely there. I mean, the evidence is there. People can make their own opinions on it, but
Yeah. Draw your own conclusions, but
I mean, he's buried there. And that's what he looked like. So
yes, exactly. I believe it in a heartbeat. There's been plenty of people that have had their skin lightened through paintings over the years
Yeah.
to put that in a nice way.
ancient Egypt. All
Yeah,
that.
yeah, pretty bad. Pretty bad.
It is what it is. But it definitely doesn't take away a lot of his achievements and credits and all this stuff done through history.
It even adds to it in a
I
lot
mean,
of ways.
like we wouldn't be here today in theater and show business without his
No.
credit. Like,
What's this called without that man? Nothing.
The eye?
The man made up the word eyeball.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh,
Made up the word eyeball.
I was like,
No.
eyelash? He made up the word eyeball. I didn't.
He has multiple words that have been accredited to him making them up
Wow.
throughout his plays, but eyeball is one of them. Yeah. He's the dude is unreal as
Right.
far as stuff, and that's also why I think Tyler Perry is like a modern day Shakespeare, is because there are very few writers of that caliber that are doing as many things in the
Yeah.
public eye as frequently.
Yeah.
Not to say that he is the best writer of this
Right.
time or whatever, but like he's doing what Shakespeare did.
To give Tyler Perry like a lot, he came from homelessness and struggled and built his way up through his penmanship. To do that, you know what I'm saying, to create something out of nothing, you have to really be a genius to do that.
100%.
So and I think he's like close to having like $1 billion or something like that.
Good for him.
He's
Earned it.
do it. Yeah. Doing it. I need to go see his studio in Atlanta. Like,
I'm coming with.
go check that out. Cause it's like so many lots and acres of different built. Like, I don't know if you've seen like a tour of it on
No, I haven't.
YouTube, but check it out. It's pretty
I
good.
will.
A lot of movies get filmed there.
Yeah. Cody, you had a number or something.
Shakespeare came up with one of Wes's favorite words, swagger.
Oh, did he?
He what?
Swagger.
Swagger. He was the
Swagger
first
like
one
us.
apparently to use elbow as a verb.
That man came up
Is
with
that
bows?
Well,
Elbow?
as a verb, yeah. Like
Elbows.
throw him an elbow.
Like throwing bows.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Critic, bandit. Apparently skim milk.
Huh.
What a collection.
Yeah.
Bandit and
See,
skim milk.
See, that's how you know he was black. Ain't no more swagger. Swagger. I mean,
That's fair.
Prometheus, thou shalt checketh thy swagger.
And then he two-stepped out the door.
They are hating on thou swag, and I must die.
So thou must catch these bows.
Before y'all catch these bows.
Good. That's incredible.
Yeah.
What else do we get? What is this? What am I looking at?
Tyler Perry studio in Atlanta.
Oh my! What?
It's like Disney World. It's
That's
like,
so big.
like everything that you have, like that Georgia. You ever seen like end credits of like most TV shows has the Georgia made in Georgia?
Is that-
It's probably made there? Yeah. Most likely, it's made in his studio.
That's such a big, and those are all of those huge
Yeah,
buildings
yeah.
are full studio, like
full like everything.
like one level recording studio.
Yeah,
full.
like
That's
most TV
wild.
shows, like most everything that comes out of Atlanta comes from like his studio.
Good for him.
Yeah,
Good for him. Congratulations.
don't quote me
Tyler
on
Perry.
it, but yeah,
I will.
made in Atlanta. Yeah,
Yeah,
you know,
I'm
Hollywood's everywhere now. It's not
It is.
just-
It's true. That's really nice. That's the nice
Yeah.
thing about social media, though.
Yeah.
Is like it's kind of full circle. It kind of it kind of
Yeah,
it's really helpful to like to the not having a centralized location or whatever.
Right.
Because like Hollywood's like you
Right.
said, it's everywhere.
Mhm.
You know, Hollywood's in someone's backyard making TikToks. Hollywood
Yeah.
is in Atlanta.
in
with Tyler
Atlanta,
Perry.
Hollywood's here.
Hollywood's here in the
everywhere,
studio right now.
everywhere, Yeah.
That's right.
Social media, everything, you know. So it's great that we got into that space where, you know, before even like 30 years ago, people just had to travel to LA. They had to go to LA. LA's coming to you.
Exactly. LA is all
Yeah,
over the place.
LA's
now.
all over the place. LA's in your back pocket with your cell phone.
Yeah, exactly.
You
You
know?
could reach as many producers as you could reach
Yeah.
anywhere else.
Exactly.
Which is so crazy.
Yeah.
That like there's still bad actors who get booked. That's that's so crazy.
He'd be like, this other comedian just, you know, he trying.
He's
just-
doing his best.
He doing it. He doing something.
I can't talk though because I have not been in a movie. So,
Okay.
well, I mean,
I haven't been in a movie either. I was like an extra one time for Empire. And that
oh
was-
yeah,
that was it.
you
yeah.
meet anybody fun or were you like the annoying one?
Well, when we say meet,
You like
I didn't shake my hand and say, hi, my name is what?
yeah.
No, I was in the room
Oh, okay.
with Terrence Howard. I
Nice.
was in the room with Forrest Whitaker.
Nice.
I was in the room. Who else was I in the room with?
Make something up. Tyler Perry. I don't.
What's her name? Cookie.
I've
I
actually
forgot
never
her
seen
name.
Empire.
Yeah. Apparently, I was in the room with Jesse getting
Nice.
Subway
Nice.
when they threw bleach on him. No, that's not. I'm joking.
Yeah, that wasn't.
You
that
don't
wasn't
remember
in the-
that? You don't remember that? situation?
I haven't seen the show.
Not the show, but
Oh,
Jesse Smollett. The Jesse Smollett situation.
Yeah, sorry. I just thought we were talking about Empire.
No.
I didn't-
Taraji P. Head. Yes, Taraji.
Okay, all right.
Thank you. Thank you.
There we go. We got it all. We got it
But
all.
you don't remember the Jesse Smollett?
I remember it a little
situation?
bit. I try to stay away from it as much because I had some very combative. I was in Iowa at the time, so I was
Okay.
like around a bunch of like Iowans.
Who watched Empire?
Yeah. They didn't. They were like, "Who's this Jesse Smollett?"
Juicy Smoothie.
Exactly.
Dave Chappelle. But it was crazy that because that day it was a blizzard outside.
Really?
For you to be, it was like in the middle of the winter, like blizzard,
Yeah.
cold
In Chicago,
in
which is,
Chicago, downtown Chicago, which is super liberal
and it's also a very, very cold place.
and cold. December, I think it was December or January.
January's worse than December in Chicago.
It was cold. It was cold, and he was like, "I want to go get Subway." Then he said, two MAGA hat wearing Trump supporters came up with a noose and some bleach at a Subway. And they wasn't trying to eat fresh.
No,
They wasn't trying to eat fresh. They was trying to I don't know, victimize him or something like that. And he called the police.
Yeah.
And the police arrived at his apartment, and he had the noose around his neck still. Like, he didn't take the noose.
Take it off. Take a picture in it. Take it off.
There was like a video. So I'm like, they didn't go too very far with it, you know, and they were like, oh yeah, you lied.
Right.
You know, he said he wanted to be the gay Tupac. That's his words. He said he wanted to be the gay double hate crime. All eyes on me. They trying to stop a brother. Said I wanted some Subway Black Forest ham for a player. Outlaw 6 inch foot long.
Dang, I'm trying to be the white Biggie then. That's what.
That was funny, man. Anyway,
it's been real fun to just be alive in the past like 8 years.
Yeah, man. It's a lot. It's a lot going on. You seen Kanye West and his.
Of course, I've seen Kanye West. That he's going out here doing a lot of things.
Dude, it's just crazy how he would just throw in random hateful things.
It's just like sometimes just like
and the conversation won't be like, Kanye, what have you been doing the past couple weeks? Let me just say, Nazis and Jewish people, they collaborated and the Holocaust didn't exist. And yeah, I want to get some pot bellies. I'm like, what?
like, Kanye, those things don't match.
I'm like, what part of YouTube have you been watching? I'm just saying, did 9/11 really exist? Is it 9/12 or 9/13? I'm like, dude, like, just
yay.
yay. Yo, yay. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with yay. He went to Alex Jones. You seen that?
Oh no! Oh, I have to watch that now.
Oh,
I'm
man.
very. That sounds intriguing.
I hope Cody falls.
He's gonna pull something though. That's.
I'm like, he made Alex Jones seem rational. Just like he made Alex Jones, because he didn't just like come, you know, like just.
No, of course not.
He had a ski mask on, and it was like you could.
Yeah, that's.
And he was talking about like how 9/11 was an inside job at Inner Earth and reptiles.
Oh, he went back to 2004.
Yeah.
Wow.
And Alex Jones was just calm and like, really, Kanye?
Okay, if Alex Jones is calling, that's a problem. But can we address what Alex Jones was wearing in that interview? Because that was no better.
What is he wearing? Like a turtleneck? What does he got? What does he got going on there?
Oh,
Um,
I'm just the liberal scum. The globalists are always trying to take over. I'm like, what is?
Oh, yo, he found the only Carhartt he could.
That is the real life Porky Pig right there.
Tell me he doesn't look like a Batman villain in their day clothes.
He does a little bit. He does. He looks like he tried to fight.
Yo.
Like
I have to go because I just seen clips. I have to go see the whole thing.
I'll watch it.
This is like WWE best promos. Like if you just watching it for the entertainment value, you can't say Kanye isn't the most entertaining person right now.
Make sure you do that in incognito mode, because otherwise your targeted ads are going to get messed up for months.
I'm intrigued what my targeted ads would be.
Okay,
Move to Texas. I don't know.
We're not endorsing Kanye West.
No, we're definitely not endorsing Kanye West.
Obviously making fun of how crazy he's lost his mind.
Yeah, you guys remember when he ran for president?
Yeah, he's going to run again.
He did like a full speech in a bulletproof vest. Like, who's trying to shoot you, Kanye?
And I'm just saying, I tried to kill my daughter, and Kim told me, he said, no, I am.
Did he what?
I was going to abort her, but I didn't.
There it is.
See?
Wearing the security. He's like,
I am American security. I am the FBI, CIA, Google, huh?
Exactly. I don't.
You're like, what are you talking?
I can't with.
When he wore the MAGA hat and went to Donald Trump,
He made his own bulletproof vest.
Oh wait, you can buy the Donda vest.
He made this.
yeah,
Yo, wait, what do you think it's rated for? You think it's like a 3A, a 4A? Like, what do
E
you
for
think
everybody.
It's rated E for everyone.
I was like, I'm like, what do you mean by rated?
There's ballistic armor works in like ratings for like how it stops stuff.
Rated E for everybody.
like 3A is like handguns and stuff.
Mature audiences only.
Exactly. That one down to was definitely
man.
rated T for 10.
When are they gonna come out with a new GTA? I need a new GTA.
Couple of years, I think.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
probably
been
like 3-4
so
years.
long. They didn't milked
Yeah, dude, they released it
the
4
dang
times.
out of that.
They released
dang
it. They were
out
like,
of
"Oh,
that.
new generation
Like,
consoles."
yo, I was like a little kid when when Grand Theft Auto 5 first released.
I believed in Santa when Grand
I
Theft
was
Auto
like, this
first
was like
released.
10 years. We're going like on 10 years on Grand Theft Auto 5. Like, I don't want to keep seeing these videos on social media about Grand Theft Auto 5. Like,
No, me either. Why would I want
Like,
to see that?
I know it takes a little while to do everything in that game, but like,
Well, they don't want to. So they went from.
when is Chicago gonna get their one? Like,
when is
we need our Grand Theft Auto. Well, this is GTA. Like, what are you talking about? We need.
I wish they would do a Grand Theft Auto in Chicago. That
Yeah.
would be so much more fun. They like
Yeah.
they like doing Miami and California and like coastal cities and stuff. And I get it, but
We need one.
just one.
We just need one game, and then put in the Prohibition era.
Uh-huh.
Do the whole. I had a whole vision of like the Red Dead Redemption
Yeah.
series, but
Yeah.
but have it like his Jack. Jack is his son. It was John Marston and Jack, but Jack goes to Chicago and joins the
Yeah.
Chicago outfit and just
Cause he can't
yeah.
he can't be in the Wild West no more.
Yeah, the
right.
Wild West was ending at that time. It was like 1920 or whatever.
And it was like, well, when do you finish Red Dead 2? Chicago 1900?
1930. This is already a Prohibition Chicago game that you're looking for.
Wait, hold up. When did it come out?
I'll
really?
find out, but it's on Steam.
I'm gonna go play this when I get home.
Rockstar though.
That's true. It's not Rockstar. Man, Rockstar does some stuff that is so like detail oriented.
Amazing.
Yeah,
And they just hook you.
they
Even
do.
if you don't like video games, you like Rockstar.
They do this really wonderful thing where they like give you their there's a really great video on YouTube by Nakey Jakey about Rockstar's game design. So if you want to go watch that, please watch it. It's the video itself is sort of explaining how there's like an open world aspect to it where you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
But then there's also when you're like, for people who really don't play video games all that much, they could just drive around and have their own thing. But when
Right.
they put you on rails in like a sequence,
Yeah.
you got to do it the Rockstar way. And that helps those people who haven't like played video games before.
Right.
Because they have like, this is what you're supposed to do. You
Right.
cannot do anything else.
Yeah.
And it's like, all right, cool. Because, you know, me, I'm a bit of a gamer myself.
Okay.
So when I play Rockstar games and I get like on a linear mission,
Okay.
sometimes I like try to be a little creative.
Right.
You know, there was one mission in Red Dead 2, and I'm pretty sure Nakey J, he talks about it in this video because I remember it because I did the
Yeah.
exact same thing.
Mm-hmm.
You try to get into a poker game
Yeah.
that's like upstairs or whatever,
Yeah.
and you have to. The way you're supposed to do it is you're supposed to go into the thing, rob the dude, and have him take you to the poker room. But I was like, I don't want to rob nobody because there's police outside.
Right.
So I ran around the back and I found like an area where you could climb up onto the roof. And I was like, shoot, I could climb up into the roof. There's
Yeah.
got to be a window I could get in.
Right.
And I get to the window and it's just like stock asset, full block, whatever. And I was like, nah, this can't be it. There's got to be another way in. So I like
Right.
kept looking around, and I was like, I'm gonna have to hold this thing up. All right.
Yeah.
And that's when I knew. I was like, man, maybe I game too much. Maybe I want to be too creative.
Yeah. I mean, there was games like what was that one game? It was like you were a superhero. I think it was called Infamous or something like that.
Yes.
And it was a Sony PlayStation game.
Yes.
And you could pick the evil, or you could pick good.
Yeah.
But you couldn't weigh that. You couldn't go back and forth because you wasn't gonna get no superpowers. Like
Exactly.
you wasn't gonna reach your bonus. You had to either play it bad or play it good.
Yeah, and there was, if I remember correctly, the decisions were like massacre a whole village or like save everyone.
Yeah.
And you're like, well, I do get to health drain power if I kill all these people.
And then like your whole appearance changed.
Which was very cool
Yeah.
at the time.
Yeah.
But it was like, come on, guys.
Yeah. It was pretty interesting. It was a pretty interesting game.
Yeah, Infamous is a really good one. I think it deserves a remaster.
Yeah, Infamous, yeah, that was a really fun game.
Yeah, it's a good time.
What was that one game where it was like a decision game. It was like a haunted house. Like it was almost like a haunted story.
It was like a Until Dawn.
Yeah, I think that was it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? And they had to like go again. Like it was like teenagers.
It was like the Wendigo creature
woods.
thing.
Yeah, and they were in the woods, and you had to make every decision, and
Yeah.
every decision led to another decision, and you try to like at least have one person saved.
Except at the very end, yeah.
Like I like games like that where it's like
Nice.
the concepts are like different, or you had to like decide, or you could play with other people.
Yeah, Until Dawn.
Yeah.
There's a whole series of games made by those same people.
Yeah.
Called the Dark Pictures Anthology.
Okay.
They just released one. I think it's called The Devil in Me.
Okay.
About one of the first. It's a story about like one of the first serial killers and stuff, and then like a copycat that goes with it. Super good games.
Okay.
So if you I think they got like 4 or 5 now if you want to play one.
Okay. I'm
It's
about
a
to
good
say
time.
because I'm like so behind in video games.
Yeah.
now. Yeah.
Well, I mean that's the thing. I found that as somebody who keeps up with video games,
Yeah.
you could have hundreds of video games in your library and not have a good time. And I'm envious of the people who are like, oh, I just played this one game and I love it.
Yeah.
I've been playing it for 8 years. It's my favorite game of all time. I'm like, dang, I haven't found that. I haven't found that game. That's my thing.
Yeah, that's the thing too. I get bored of them, or like, not. It's so expensive now.
Yeah.
Like, I just want to get the Switch
Yeah,
and just have fun, have some people over, and just play it. Like
exactly.
the simple joys of video games.
Yeah, that couch
Before it
co-op.
went to crate boxes and loot boxes.
Oh,
and all
dude,
this
don't get me,
microtransactions.
don't get me started. I actually
This
have
whole
like
new world of.
I'm gonna have to have a full podcast. Maybe we'll do another one because I had
The whole sidebar.
Well, I had trouble with microtransactions when they came out in the game a bunch of years ago. I
Yeah.
like spent like $1,000 on a free game, dude. Yeah, like on a free game.
Look,
Yes.
like,
Yes.
that's a problem.
It is.
Yeah.
And there's like a whole thing that like leads to it, like aside from like gambling addiction and things like that. That you
Because you want to play, like you want to put down on a game. Like,
Exactly.
you want to play it. Like
you want to support the developers.
Right.
You want to like you got this cool skin that you
Yeah.
can't get any other way.
yeah, and I don't mind putting $10 on a game.
Right.
But
when it
yeah,
it's,
when
you put
when we
$10
get to-
and $10
yeah.
and $10 and $10 and $10 and
Yeah.
$10 and then you look like me.
You're like,
Real
how
quick.
much I spent on this game?
Exactly. And so I've not spent a single dollar on microtransactions since then,
Yeah,
which is good. But my oh my oh my.
EA Sports is a whole nother bag.
Yeah,
of
they changed the
nonsense.
game in a bad way.
Yeah, it's in the game. Money.
That's right.
Madden's no fun anymore.
No.
Yeah.
That's it. I think sports games need to evolve a little bit.
Yeah, they
Just a little bit.
got so stagnant.
Yeah, it's essentially the same thing over and over and over again, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, they've gotten a little bit since like, well, yeah, it's for a while.
It's
yeah.
more
for
realistic.
the last 10 years, it's been the same.
Yeah, but that's the same problem with like mixed martial arts games and stuff like that. Is you're going?
What can you do?
Yeah, you're going for this like super dynamic sport that
Right.
like in a sense almost anything can happen in like a physics engine sense. So
Yeah.
you got to be able to prepare for all that,
Yeah.
and it's just not as good.
Yeah.
It's just not.
I mean, there's been some good sports video games, but it
Yeah.
hasn't been for a while. And I feel like the best ones were like ones like in the 2000s, like
More arcade
Yeah,
style. You
yeah,
can just
but-
kind of have fun.
PlayStation 2 style.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
you're playing like NBA 2K6
yeah.
or back when EA had a good basketball
NBA
game.
Street Volume 2. Like,
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the type of stuff that's like NBA Jam.
Jam.
Are you
yeah.
kidding me?
That's just like the fun is. I feel like sometimes video games take the fun out of video games
Yeah. And
and
I'm
make it too serious.
I'm part of the problem. I play a lot of like really I play games that like when people are like, "What's your favorite game right now?" I like a game called Escape from Tarkov. And people are like, "How would you describe that game?" And the answer I always give is, "Well, it's not fun." It's
Jeez. Oh, dude. Oh,
Yeah.
I died. No.
It's like
no.
it's an emotional simulator. Like
Ah. Like, you don't look like you're having fun there. Like,
No.
this is how you spend. You say, yeah, I just how I spend my time.
Yeah.
Like, you look in pain.
I've gotten better at it.
This don't.
I don't rage at video games anymore. I got over, and I think Tarkov cured me of that because it's a very frustrating game, and it's meant to be frustrating. And like the first time I got really frustrated, and one of my friends that I was playing with was like, yeah, that's gonna happen. And I was like, oh yeah. Like, why am I getting mad at pixels?
This game is meant to frustrate you.
Right, like this game is not this game is meant for affluent white people who do not have enough trouble. And and I'm in that pocket, baby.
That's
It's a good game.
Whole concept of like haunted houses, because like black people don't go to haunted houses. Like
When real life is scary enough, I don't need it.
Yeah, our life is scary. We go to 63rd Street if you want to get scared. Take the red line to 95th. Like we don't have to spend money. Oh, you guys want to get in spooky season? I'm like, it's spooky.
I'm taking a stroll through Garfield Park, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
like
not-
we don't have to do all that.
I went to a party in Garfield Park with a friend of mine one time, and he didn't tell me where the party was. He was like, we're going. And we pull into Garfield Park, and I get out. And it's my first time. I'm like a high school at this point. It's my first time in the hood. And I get out, and there's this dude walking down the street. It's like later at night, probably like 9 p.m. in like March of Chicago. So it's like a little chilly, whatever. Guy in a hoodie comes up, like hoodie pulled up, hands in pockets, jeans, whatever, like basically dressed in all black. Comes past me, and like I'm not nervous because I'm with one of my friends who like knows where he's going.
Right.
And also, I'm like a 16-year-old white kid. The world is my oyster. And so, and so
You're gonna make it
Right,
after
exactly.
all.
I was like, there's no danger anywhere. And and the guy walks past me and he does a double take and he looks back and he goes, hey, white boy. And I was like, what's up? He was like, do you know where you're going? He's like, are you sure you're supposed to be here? And I was like, I think so.
Something don't add up here.
My friend was like, no, I know where I'm going. And he was like, are you both sure?
Oh yeah.
He's kind, man.
I remember I went to like this, we called them juke parties back in the day.
Yeah.
But it was like a dance party in somebody's house, but it was all the way in the hood. And I didn't know which hood it was, but it was the first time like I was really like in like hood,
Yeah, you're in the hood.
unsupervised area where I didn't know, like I only knew my friends. Like I didn't know like a whole bunch of people there.
Right.
And this place was so like weird. It was It was so weird and strange. And I remember we're dancing on the wall. And I hear this like crunch sound. I'm like, what the hell's wrong with these walls? I'm like, wow, why are these walls crunching? And I look back, and not only was I having a party, a whole bunch of cockroaches were having a party too. And they were like, oh.
He said, we gonna
gotta
have
get
a
outta
juke
here."
jam.
This is, I'm like, whose house is this? Got all these roaches up here.
It's the Roach's house now.
I'm like, man, I don't need to go to no haunted house. It's not a good time for me.
Scary enough.
Life is scary enough.
What a good
That
time.
is scary.
So Wes, go ahead, tell everybody, where can we find you at?
On Instagram, it's Wesley J is my screen name. I had formed my own comedy crew.
Nice.
We're called The Collective. We just started out, but our last show we had last month was packed out at the Red Room Comedy Club, which is on Western and Howard. It was fun, dope show, a lot of dope comedians. Our next show is going to be January at Second City. Haven't locked down the date, but I will get you the flyer. I think it was like the 11th, but we're still working out the date.
If we have the right date, it's on screen right now.
Definitely come out. It's me, Ty Riggs, St. James Jackson, Oshad Burrow, Kyrie the Comic, and Raw Mockery. So all 6 of us are together.
Nice.
One room, dope time. I do voice acting. You've seen a little bit of impressions. Do that too. If you guys check me out, I make funny videos doing impressions.
Sir.
Doing that. So
Hell yeah.
follow me, guys. Follow me.
Yeah, give Wesley Jared a follow. Thank you all for watching. We appreciate it. If you've made it to this point, please go ahead and leave us a like, subscribe, give us a comment on which Pokemon you would freak. Thanks so much.